Before taking a break for Thanksgiving, the West Lafayette boys basketball team played its first game of the season tonight at home against McCutcheon. A year ago, the Red Devils won more games, 19, than any other year during the Dave Wood era, which began in 1994. As for the Mavericks, they won 15 games last year and came into play tonight looking to snap a 5-game losing streak against those Red Devils. Nye Carlisle and William Bongo talking things over before the start of tonight's game, first quarter action. Speaking of Bongo, look at the senior work down low. He gets the board and the putback to go in traffic, and he is headed the other way. At the other end, Trayshawn Hurd feeding the big fella down low. 6'7" senior Trevor Lockwood gets the turnaround to fall. The Red Devils could not stop Lockwood at all tonight. Moments later, Trayshawn showing he can score the basketball as well. Give him all three of those. Hurd had a big night for McCutcheon. He finished with a game-high 21 points. This game would get chippy about halfway through the first quarter. Check out the hustle play from Carlisle. He gets the steal and the easy two at the other end. West Lafayette hanging around. We saw it earlier, and here's another nice pass from Hurd to Lockwood, who finishes in traffic. Lockwood finished with 14 points and 5 boards. The back-and-forth battle continues. I talked about this one getting chippy. Check out the block from Bongo. Up ahead to Nye Carlisle, who lays it in for 2. But from that point on, it was all McCutcheon in this one. They went on a 21-4 run from that point in the second quarter. The Mavs win. Final score 86-51. Over to Frankfort, where former Boilermaker Ryan Smith made his head coaching debut for Clinton Prairie, and his team came to play early. Austin Martin to Merrick McGraw, working a little pick and pop action in the quarter. It's Martin for 3. Clinton Prairie takes a 3-0 lead. Next Gophers possession, it's Martin coming around the weave, penetrating and finding Jacob Price from outside. He's going to knock it down. Gophers led 6-0, but Frankfort would answer. Christian Smith gets the ball in the corner, has time to measure the 3-ball up, and buries it. Now a 6-3 game. It was 8-7 Gophers at one point. Hot dog sophomore Jared Smith catches his defender off guard, crosses over, drives, scores the lay-in. That play was part of a Frankfort 10-0 run to win the quarter. Frankfort takes this one 78-44. Ryan Smith talked prior to the game about relying on 15 and 16-year-olds to make the experience a good one.
It's out of your hands. Kind of your livelihood and your mental sanity are in the hands of 15 and 16-year-old boys right now, so you just hope that they go out and do what they're supposed to do. Well, the mindset's obviously a little different. You obviously are still competitive. You still want to win ball games, but you just want to give the young kids, especially at this age, a great experience playing in high school basketball, because 10 years down the road, they're going to look back and remember that experience. We hope we make it a good one for them.
Other high school basketball scores to pass along. We start at Lafayette, Jeff, where the Broncos defeated Pioneer 71-41. Speedway took care of business at North Montgomery, 73-24, the final there. Delphi defeated Clinton Central 61-38. The Rossville Hornets picked up the road win at Sheridan 82-61. And in Logansport, the Berries win their season opener against Peru 91-48 was the final. As Purdue and Indiana prepare for Saturday's 88th Old Oaken Bucket game, the Replogle family is gearing up for what should be an exciting day in Bloomington. And that's because freshman Jake Replogle will square off against his older brother Mike, who is a junior at IU. Coming into this season, it was unknown if Jake would play for the Boilermakers, but after making his way up the depth chart, November 30th game was circled on the family calendar. As for the trash talk, that started when Jake returned home during Purdue's bye week over a month ago.
I was able to go home for the bye week a couple weeks ago, and my brother brought it up, and it's just going to be fun being on the field against him. I mean, I can't wait for it. In high school, we were on the same team when I was a sophomore and he was a senior, and it was so good learning from him, and it's just going to be kind of weird looking across the sideline, and he's going to be standing on the other side. So when my brother found out I was going to play, he was like, "I'll see you at the end of the season." And so it's just been kind of a joking thing between me and him. I mean, hopefully it'd be really cool if we're on the field at the same time, but if not, I think it'll be cool just to be able to say I played on the same field as him. All of my brothers have attended a game, except for the one that plays for Indiana, and they wear Purdue shirts. I make sure of it.
Speaking of Purdue IU, the Purdue volleyball team led from start to finish to post a 3-0 win over arch rival Indiana. The Monon Spike Traveling Trophy stays in West Lafayette for the 6th straight year and 10th time in 11 tries under head coach Dave Shondell.